Welcome to my first ever, I want to say, full length video, but I'm kind of taking this out of the ordinary. Obviously, Pokemon related. You can see the Pokemon stuff behind me at least. I just want to say, I just wanted to put to get to know me. So, kind of like to start the thing, I want y'all to kind of get to know me a little bit better. And I kind of explain what my goal is, what I do, what I'm trying to bring to this community, so on and so forth. Um, but yeah, shoot, I don't even know where to start. So I want to say first off, foremost, I'm here for you guys. At the end of the day, I'm an official Pokemon reseller. I have access to distribution, the whole thing, so I can undercut the market and then help you guys save on Pokemon products. So if you guys are opening a bunch of Pokemon cards, I can help you save money in that aspect. So I want to bring that to you guys, and I'll list my website, my Instagram, and everything in the description. I like to do a lot of giveaways as well. I like to give back to the community, especially since it's been helping me out so much. There's so many great people. And Card Party, for example, was fantastic. And if you were here from Card Party, drop a comment. Tell me first impressions. Tell me what you liked about the event, everything. I'm curious, and I'll definitely be back next year in more force. And I definitely wanted to enter into this YouTube scene to, obviously, just because I was inspired. I was kind of pushing everything off, holding it back, kept making excuses of why I should wait to start, but no more excuses. It's time to get on track and just really give back to you guys. And I really want to push this because this is a big goal, a dream, and I have lofty goals. I want to make this as cheap as possible for you guys and affordable. I want it to be affordable for everybody. I want it to be everyone. I just love putting smiles on faces. Like recently, I'll be putting a video out about what I did at the arcade in my local town in Pahrump. It was like a back to school event I put on, and I just gave away a bunch of eraser blisters, the collector chest, battle academies to a bunch of kids. There was a kid's birthday party. His name was Gary, so I got on the intercom and said, "Hey, Pokemon trainer Gary, happy birthday! I have something to give you. Come to the front." It was really cool. Like just seeing all the smiles that you get to put on kids' faces, and then the same exact thing when you went to card party. I geared it to the younger crowd. I made gift boxes, pretty much stuff, everything you need to make a deck to go learn how to play it because they had that type of event there. Um, it it's just putting smiles on kids' faces and everybody's faces in general. Just the collector aspect, getting to meet everyone, getting to help other people out in multiple different ways. Whether it was to help them with the parking fee because they didn't know there was a parking fee, or just like the small stuff. I wanted people to and just enjoy the cards party experience without having to worry about anything else. And I did what I could. I tried to do extra giveaways, pack battles for kids. I wasn't I'm still learning how to do videography pretty good, so I can prepare and make content and then like really just learn how to tell stories on these events. So it's just going to be a learning process. And if you guys are sticking with me for a ride, I would appreciate it. So always subscribing, liking the video, letting me know how I can improve is one of the big most important things. So as time goes on, my videos will improve. I'm going to be looking at all of them. I'm going to be asking for a lot of advice because I I want to grow with y'all. I want this startup community to grow. I already started a community with Instagram, and I'm trying to bring him here. And yeah, so if you guys can stick with me and watch me grow, I would love to grow with y'all and just create something so fantastic and amazing. And also, I'll be doing a giveaway. So if you guys stayed this long and listened to me talk to preach about me and what I'm trying to do for you guys, all you have to do, as obvious, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And comment what you think, what type of videos you would like to see that hasn't been brought to the platform yet. Um, I've already started on a couple of different ones I thought hasn't hit yet. And then, yeah, I'm going to be doing live giveaway streams. I have done a few on here before, but I'm really going to start pushing here more. And I want to let you guys know what my work experience is. I've been in the National Guard as a military police soldier. I'm in the National Guard still until the end of the year, and then I ETS and I'm completely out. And so that time and experience I was with the Army was fantastic. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about inventorying, just this basically overall aspects, especially for PR. Knowing this PR stuff is super helpful, especially speaking with all of you, and then being able to be a better understanding person. I've just grown so much and learned a lot from the military and all the good and bad leaders that I had over the time. It was a great process. And right now, I'm currently still at my day job. I work as a safety guy over at a gold mine in the middle of pretty much nowhere. So that's quite the experience. And I've done a bunch of these things. And I started recollecting into Pokemon. I want to say 2.5 years ago. So kind of when Evolving Skies came out shortly after that, I started really getting back into it. Before it, I was just playing Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. My buddy was super into it, and then I had to take on my nephews when my mom got really sick because my sister has a lot of issues going on with her. So I decided to take them in, and I couldn't really go out and play Yu-Gi-Oh as much as I would like because from where I'm at to Vegas is about an hour drive, and I just can't leave my wife with two extra kids there. So I had to cut back on that, and then my wife and I found something we really enjoyed doing, which was opening Pokemon packs, collecting Pokemon cards. Um, so as time went on, we just collect more Pokemon cards. I got more and more into it. It just became a really fun hobby to do. And I started doing my research. I wanted to save on buying Pokemon products, and then I met a reseller down the street in my community named Brandon. So shouts out to Brandon, really cool guy. Um, so after a while from buying from him, out of nowhere, he's like, "Hey man, you know what? I got this opportunity. Do you want do you want access to distribution? Do you want to start selling cards? It looks like you'd be a good fit for the business." And he was getting out of it. So I was like, I didn't know anything about distribution or any of that business side of the stuff. So I was like, let me think about it. Let me like kind of do my research. And that's one of my big things is doing research. So I got down to the nitty gritty. I started doing all the research. I'm like, what am I looking for? I'm like, what is this? What is this about? And so he kind of also explained what distribution does and what I would need to have access to it. So eventually I came to agreement. We came to terms. I got into distribution, and I learned that I can get Pokemon products for wholesale and then flip it for money. But it wasn't just about the money for me. I started realizing what I can do with this business as an opportunity. I was like, this is a perfect time to you know gain a crowd, gain a community. So I used Whatnot for a little bit as an access to like kind of push my name out there. And as time went on, I started disassociating myself with Whatnot for obvious reasons, for various reasons. I pulled away from there. I have a couple of my streamers who still stream there from time to time, but we're gonna probably do a full push to Drip here soon. And we'd rather do that because there's less drama over at Drip. But outside of that, I started advertising on Instagram, that social media platform, a little bit on TikTok, and then I really started pushing my YouTube a little bit just so I can gain a little bit of traction, a little bit of crowd to preach to. Um, Everything it's just been crazy. It's been happening so fast. I've learned so much. I've like all the background stuff has been mind blowing, like inventory with the taxes, with tracking everything, expenses. Like my mind is just it's all over the place. But it's been and crazy in a good way because I enjoy doing this. So don't get me wrong, I love doing this. This is why I'm gonna continue to do this. So yeah, just let's stick with me, guys. I promise this is gonna be growing to something crazy, and I really do believe in myself and the people I can reach, and hopefully engage and just bring something so fantastic to this community. Just bring another positive attitude and vibe to you guys. So thank you for hearing my rant. That's kind of my startup story. This is kind of how it happened. So this happened roughly, I want to say a year ago. A year ago in October is when I first branched out with distribution, and it's grown. I've spent more money on Pokemon cards than I ever thought I would have in my entire life. And if you told me about 3, 4 years ago that I would be in this spot right now, making this video, selling Pokemon cards and absolutely enjoying it, I would have thought you were crazy. Um, I would always play the Pokemon games. I've always enjoyed the Pokemon franchise. I just love the Pokemon games in general. And then I just never really got back into the Pokemon cards until my wife. I mean, she was already doing it a little bit, but she kind of got me back into it. It's just something her and I could do after taking my nephews on. So I just, it's weird. I just believe everything happens for a reason, and I really feel like I belong with all of you in this category, in this stream, in this niche. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna bring awesome stuff. And then oh yeah, my first giveaway here is let me grab it. Let me grab it and show you all. If you want to know what the giveaway is, it's these V Memories box. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy. It has the Sylveon and the Charizard on it. So this will be my giveaway to y'all. And I will do it a week from now. So all I have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and on a video in a week from now, I'll post your name. Just message me on IG, and then we'll connect up, and we'll make sure I get this box to you. So that will be my first giveaway. I found that actually at the card show recently, Front Row Card Show. I picked it up from one of my buddies. We just did a trade, and I was like, dude, this thing's dope. I haven't seen this before. So it's just, I still have a lot to learn in the Pokemon community, like especially with the vintage aspect. I need to get down to learn it. I just need, there's just so much to learn in this community as well. And I hope you all teach me as time goes on. And I'm always open to criticism. And if you know there's something I can do better, please point it out. And yeah, you know what? I appreciate y'all again. Thanks to taking time to listen to me. And hopefully I see you all in future videos at the Poke Crusade community. I can't wait for this to take off. I appreciate y'all again. And until next time, deuces.